In September 2021, a group of 59ers gathered at Nithfa House in Brecon. This replaced the 2020 reunion in Whitby that was cancelled due to COVID, and some of the planned participants were still unable to attend due to travel difficulties. Here are the 6 out of 10 golden boys that made it. And here's everyone. Some came for a week, some for 4 days. The week was a mixture of socialising and walking. This video logs our walks. Here's a view looking south at the location of the walks. Walk 1 was a waterfall walk. Walk 2, a moorland walk. Walk 3 crossed the highest peak, Pen-y-Crug. Walk 4 was a circuit from Llangors Lake. Walks 5 and 6 were respectively canal and hill walks from Brecon, and Walk 7 visited Mynydd Falls, the highest waterfall in Brecon Beacons. Our first outing was the 4 Waterfalls walk. We began at the caves near Cumporth car park, and then followed Afan and Allt to the final falls, Craig-y-noa, before returning along the track through the woods. First, a visit to the caves at Cumporth.
Last scene.
And then south along the path beside Afan and Allt. Our first waterfall, Llangors. And Scud Isaf Llangors. Only 5 of us walked to the final waterfall, Scud Llechid. Dawn and I took the footpath behind it. Before returning to the others for the walk through the woods to the car park and where we started. Here's Walk 2, viewed from the north. It starts at the Brecon Beacons mountain centre, crosses the Mynydd Illtud common land, and rises onto Cefn Llechid. Then completes a figure of 8 back to the mountain centre. Brecon Beacons mountain centre. Interesting cobwebs. The sheep are in no mood to move, but they eventually do. We head north onto the old drover's track, then take this path to the west. Barbara has to show Chris how to tie bootlaces. After 20 minutes walking along this quiet country lane, we take the path north to Cefn Llechid. As we climb, we get increasingly good views all round. Here's the panorama from the top. We head downhill along the road. Then take this path to the southeast to the drover's track we came up earlier. When we meet the road we crossed earlier, we take it back towards the mountain centre. Here is the mountain centre, and it's time for us all to do some socialising. Walk 3 was for the more enthusiastic climbers. Here it is, viewed from the north. It was a strenuous climb from the Story Arms to the top of first Corndu and then Pen-y-Crug, before the relatively easy descent north to Goody. The new path to Corndu at the Story Arms.
Nearly at base camp.
There are clouds in the valley and over the peaks. Pen-y-Crug appears. And now Corndu is clear. The final push to the top. On Corndu, views come and go as clouds roll by. Here we're on Corndu with Pen-y-Crug behind. And it's only a short walk to it. The clouds clear as we arrive at Pen-y-Crug. And here we are at the top. With this view around us. It's magnificent. Our route down is along this ridge. The start is very steep, but it soon flattens out. Looking back to Pen-y-Crug and Cribbin. It's a beautiful walk. Lunch stop and the view back. The final descent to the car park, which is in the trees ahead. This is Walk 4, viewed from the south. We skirt around Llangors Lake, then head south over the wooded Allt Esgair ridge. We then return through its wooded western slopes, go east to the Llangors church, and end the walk along the lake's edge. A much gentler walk today as we walk west and then south around Llangors Lake. On our way to Allt y Esgair, we pass these child-friendly animals. The climb has begun, and we get better views over Llangors Lake and over the surrounding countryside. Yeah. Stew on a rock, followed by Barbara, Chris and Dawn. We reach the top and get lovely panoramic views in all directions. The descent begins. In the distance, a deer farm. Soon, we turn back north through these woods. Barbara showed us we didn't have to detour to get past this fallen tree.
Yeah, you're okay now. Mind your head!
After the lunch stop, Chris had stiffened up a bit. We're on the way again. Llangasti Talilin Church. And the final leg around the lake to our start point. We had 2 walks on day 5. Walk 5 was a pleasant stroll along the Monmouth and Brecon canal, after which most went to explore the town and cathedral, whilst 3 of us did the circular walk 6 to Pen-y-Crug and back. We set off from Nithfa House, walked through the town, had a meet at the canal basin for the walk. Al was able to enjoy this walk with us all. Soon, town gives way to country. Passing under the A40.
Massive houses, which are...
The River Usk below us. An aqueduct over the Usk. Time for a snap. Before returning to the canal basin for lunch. Brecon Cathedral, the seat of the Bishop of Swansea and Brecon. There's been a church on this site for over 1,000 years, with the present one being primarily 13th century. A medieval lamp holder. And a splendid font. Then there were three. Stu, Dawn and Jim head out from Nithfa House, round the school field, then along the stream to Anad Bridge. We follow the road west to this path to Pen-y-Crug. And here we are, at the summit, Trig Point. More amazing views of the Brecon beacons and the Usk Valley. We climb down towards Brecon, cross the river by the cathedral, and make our way back to our hotel. On our final day, we all visited Craig-y-noa Country Park, and then all, apart from the four of us who did Walk 7, went to the Shire Horse Centre. On Walk 7, we first visited Mynydd Falls, then walked along the Llechid Valley, before returning over the hills to our start point. Craig-y-noa Country Park, a 40-acre venue which we could all enjoy together. We roamed the paths, past ponds, and ancient rhododendron. And finished with a snack. Mynydd Falls, not much water today. We went behind it. Before walking up the Llechid Valley. A smaller but attractive waterfall on Afan Llechid. On the edge of Abercrombie, we take the country road back. To the Mynydd Falls car park. It's our final morning and another lovely day. We get together for one last time before leaving and wave goodbye until the next time.